Hello. Welcome to Rob's Rules. What's going on today? Today is that will be an emotional day. At least I don't think it will be. We're talking about some Johnny Depp and some Amber Heard. I got a couple of guests sitting, waiting in the background. First, I just wanted to give a channel update. Hey, Nitro's girl too, I think just became a member, and I appreciate that. Thank you very much. And I was just going to talk about that. I didn't do a video. People probably wonder what's happening. And so let me give you a quick channel update for anybody watching the replay. I'm going to do Sunday is going to be a members only stream on Sunday. I'm going to put it into my community section. Only members only will see that. And I want to keep it private because I want members to say whatever they like. If they want to talk about their life and they feel too uncomfortable to do it in the chat, if they want to talk about what we've been over, if they want to talk about Depp, if they want to talk about videos, it's kind of like buying stock. You guys are going to tell me what you want to see. They're going to tell me what they want me to put on, and I'm going to do it. And they're going to see it first before I put it here. So members are going to get a little bit more because you're paying, and basically you're running the show. It's your channel. So I just want to let you guys know that. And with Star Wars, I set up a separate stream, a separate channel, but I can't. I'm having a little issues, so I'm probably going to drop the video here first. And it seems to still do better in this channel, and then I'll drop it there. And that's what I'm going to do. So I hope you guys don't get angry about that. And that's it. Today I'm going to tell you we have a couple of special guests. One's coming a little bit late, but they're coming. And so I don't want to wait anymore. We got the roll call to do. We got guests to come on. So let me get my guests on here first. First things first. First, we want to talk about the man who is going to be high on the charts in the music Billboard. You know him. He's been on here many, many times before. It's your boy, Gary Robinson. What's up, Gary?
Hey. What's going on, guys?
How's everything, Gary? What you got going on?
Oh, good. Not much right now, man. Just finishing up this project with this house so I can get it ready to rent out.
Have you been doing any videos? Anything? Are you dropping any?
Actually, tomorrow I'm planning on doing a live with Alma Redacted, the one that was on the.
Oh,
stream.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you were talking about them.
Yeah, just trying to get her channel boosted up a little bit, get everybody to get to know her and stuff like that, and what she does. She's spiritual, intuitive. It's really interesting what she does. She's very gifted.
Oh, nice. Oh, she changed her name. It was Lisa Lambert, I think. That she changed it to Nitro Girl. Ah, okay. And Silver Widow's here saying hi, Gary.
Hey,
and Sally Ann saying hey, Gary. Everybody's saying hi, Gary, in the chat. And I got another guest. And this is someone who's usually in the chat. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
She's never been in this channel. I was trying to influence her, come on the channel, say what you want, get it out of you. Finally, she's decided to come, and she wants to express her feelings about everything. And she wants to hear you guys in the chat. So I'm going to give her the floor. And here we go. This is Miss Tammy. Exactly.
Hi. How is everybody?
Good. How about you, Tammy? How's everything?
It's good. Kind of nervous. Never done this before.
Well, just lower the volume in the back.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I had to chat on.
Yeah, you could keep the volume off. Like I do that on my phone. I keep the volume off and I just check the chat if they want anything. So Tammy's
that better?
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Everybody's saying hi.
Great.
Carolyn's saying hi. Janie's saying hi. Look at this. You got love in here. Love in here.
Oh, love everybody in there.
Sweet Chastity's saying hi. Silver Widow saying hi.
Wow.
Is it exciting?
It is. It's really cool.
So
hi, Gary.
Before we give my guest Tammy the floor, it's time for what we always do, the roll call. And I got to call my partner in crime, Miss Maya. And here she comes.
Yes.
Hey!
Yay!
Oh, she's she's got a tooth that's wiggly.
All right.
This one.
It's that one.
Wow, cool.
Pointing to the wrong one. I don't know which one I'm pointing at.
Are you ready to say hi to everybody?
This one.
You ready to say hi?
This one is.
Yeah, because the camera. Yeah, I know the camera's weird.
You better save that for the tooth fairy.
You gotta save for the tooth fairy.
That's it.
What?
Are you going to save it for the tooth fairy guarantee?
Yes.
Yes, she is. Yes.
And maybe I'm gonna get money or a certificate.
Maybe.
I'm gonna get money under my pillow.
Oh, yeah.
There you
Then,
go.
yeah.
Maybe 100 or
Everybody's saying hi to you. Are you ready to say hi to them?
yeah.
Okay, first off, say hi to Tammy.
Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Maya.
She says hi.
How are
Maya.
you?
She said, "How are you?
I'm good.
You're good."
Oh, good.
And then
Good.
you know who this guy is who's hiding his.
Gary.
There he is, Gary. Oh,
I'm just like
excited.
Gary from SpongeBob.
Yes, Gary from SpongeBob. Yes.
Yeah,
It's not him though. Okay, you ready to say hi to people? Who's this?
How would you want?
It says hi to Maya. Who's
He's
that?
like, yay, man. And then there's like,
Yes. She's saying, "Yay!" There's clapping. Yes.
he's clapping.
Who's this?
Hi, I'm the king.
MMA King. Yeah.
I'm the
You
king.
might not be able to say her name. This is Say Rosa.
Hi, Rosa.
Rosaline. She says you're so adorable. She says you're so adorable.
Yes.
Oh, Bridget is here.
Hi, Bridget.
Hey, Bridget. Bridget is here.
Yay.
I hope Cherry comes because I hope she'll drop the GoFundMe page for
Much
Bridget.
love.
Yes, much love. Much love.
Yeah.
Bridget, much love for you. I hope you're feeling well. I really, really do. I can't
Mhm.
believe Bridget came.
Yes.
Here, Maya, who else? This is
Hi, sweet Charity.
She's Chastity. Close enough.
Chastity.
Who's that?
Hi,
Isa.
hi, Isa.
All right, who's that?
Um,
Johnny's girl. That's hard. Yeah.
Johnny's girl.
This is Tudor.
Hi, Tudor.
This is JD Fan.
Hi, JD fan.
There you go. There you go. Wait, I'll give you a couple more. Did you say hi to Caroline?
Hi, Caroline.
Okay. Did you say hi to Van?
Hi, Van.
All right. Let's keep going. How about her?
Hi, Amanda.
Amanda. You know Amanda. Did you say hi to Linda?
Hi, Linda.
Linda, who just I think dropped a super chat. Also, I have to check. Who's that?
Hi, John.
Yeah. You can
Hi,
say that
John.
name. How about this guy?
Hi, Steve.
Steve, John, Steve. Yes. Oh, there she is.
Hi, Cherry.
Cherry's here.
And there's like lightning there.
Lightning, yes. Cherry,
Purple.
if you could drop Bridget's the GoFundMe page, please, if you could do that.
The tooth fairy loves me.
The Tooth Fairy loves. Who said that? The Tooth Fairy loves you. Where'd you see that? There. Oh yes, a super chat from Nitro's girl who says, "Hi Maya, the Tooth Fairy loves you." What do you say?
Thanks.
Yeah. And look, who's this? Who's this?
Hi,
Kim.
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 Hi, Kim.
Who's this?
Hi, Tina.
Tina. Close
Tina.
enough. Close enough. Who's that?
Hi, Alex.
Hey, wow, there's a lot of people here. Oh my God. Just say hi, D.
Hi, Dee.
Hey, D. This is Hendrika. Say hi to her.
Hi, Henrique.
Yeah, a lot of people here. This is great. Oh, virtual Galaxy Cat. Wow. How?
A virtual galaxy cat.
Wow. It's been a while.
And this is hi, Maya.
Okay, so let me start the stream. You say goodbye. That was Maya. By the way, I just want to thank. Wait, I have to go back up. Where are you? Oh, Steve also with his super chat. Steve says, Maya, for you, Tooth Maya, make sure your dad gives you the money. Yes, Maya's making more money than I am here. What's going on? I think maybe I should leave and Maya should take over the stream.
Yes, because everyone.
What do you say?
Thank you.
Thank you, who?
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Steve. Yes, we want to make sure we
like
thank
money
everybody. Yes, and you say thank you very much.
Yeah.
So it's very nice of you. Right, it's very nice of Steve, right? And it's also very nice of Nitro.
Yeah.
Nitro's girl. You said thank you.
Thank you.
There you go. Good
Nitro.
job. Good job. Oh, I love you. Get over here.
I'm
Okay,
getting
get
more
out of
money
here.
than you.
I know you are. Get out of here. And we also have to give another introduction. We got one more person coming in the stream. So hold on. I have to give a proper introduction. I have to get it all set up. Sorry, people. I'm very pumped up today. Unlike we've been crying and I've been tired of crying and all that stuff. So here he is. Without further ado, wait, hold on. Okay, let me go get his thing ready. He's the proper introduction.
Introduction.
Yes, he needs a proper introduction. There you go.
General's on.
Krypton, but he's heads above the rest. His knowledge can't be questioned. You can put it to the test. So if you want to hit the truth and there's nowhere else to go, I'll give you the solution. Just tune into his show and just kneel before side. Kneel before side. Kneel before side. Kneel before side.
Yeah, there it is, right there.
Hello, Maya. How are you?
What's up, General? How are you? Thanks for joining.
Look, there's
Oh,
another super chat.
I know. Wait, let General talk. Wait, wait.
hello, everybody. It is the most earth-breaking, ground-shaking, but never media show money taking the man, the myth, the legend, the most electrifying villain in YouTube entertainment today, Mr. Zod. Great to see you all here. And if I sound a little extra funny tonight, it's because I'm drinking in preparation of my stream because I got to talk about something absolutely horrendous, and it takes a little bit of doing.
Understood, man. Understood.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here with you guys. This is gonna be so much fun.
I got a whole one for you, Zah.
Well, actually, I mean, I'm drinking. By the way, the only beer of choice I use is Bud Light now.
By the way, Bridget, also.
Man after
Coat
my
girl
own heart.
here.
Hey, there you go. Big drink up. Drink up. Bridget says, Maya, hi, 2 teeth, get some ice cream, sweetie. What do you say?
Thank you, Bridget.
Thank you, Bridget. What? What?
For an 89 again.
Fool.
For Bridget.
But who gets the money?
Me.
You get the money. Oh my God. You get.
Money.
Did you say thank you?
Thank you, Bridget.
Awesome. Good job. All right, welcome to the stream. I just like to have fun and have a great introduction. So I was saying thank Bridget again, and if you haven't donated to Bridget's GoFundMe, if you can't do that, please go on social media and share it, get it out there. She's going through a hard time, but thank you, Bridget. I really thank you so much, and I hope Cherry will post it in the chat so people can go check it out. Tammy, I promised you the floor. I know you've got a lot to say. I couldn't get you on the other stream. So before I talk about Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, you can talk about whatever you choose, either subject or anything you want. It's all yours. Don't be nervous. Everybody's here. There's a lot of love here.
That's what I want to start with is the love here. I just got to start out by saying thank you to everybody in this community. For those of you who don't know, on December 12th, I lost my biological mother. She had cancer, and it was lung cancer, and had fought a good battle for 2 years. But I lost her, and this community has been so kind and so loving. I am just in shock. I've never been involved in any community on YouTube before, so this is all new to me. And just the love and just the support that everyone has given me has been just almost overwhelming. And I just want to say thank you to everybody, first and foremost. Y'all are all so wonderful. And all this stuff that happened, I don't want to stick on it too long. I'm just going to say one thing. What those people did was wrong. They showed who they are. And they hurt a lot of people. For me, it came through just around the time that I had just experienced a death. And for me, it was really painful just because I just went through it. I've realized that, they're low lives and they weren't really part of this community. They kind of snuck in here and there, came on a live stream, pretended to be this, that, and the other. And they showed who they are and they're gone. And good riddance. But as far as Johnny and Amber and all this stuff, I have been in love with Johnny. Let me just come clean. I've been in love with Johnny Depp since I was around 17, 18 years old, 16, 17, somewhere in there. Since I was, and he's always been kind of in the background part of my life. I remember when the first Pirates of the Caribbean came out, my daughter was in kindergarten. And for Mother's Day that year, I got a Pirates of the Caribbean poster of Johnny Depp. Well, I'm 30 years old at this point. And I remember being embarrassed to hang it up in my room, but I put it on the back of my door. So for years, I had Johnny Depp hanging on the back of my bedroom door, you know. And when all of this happened, when they divorced and all of this came to light, that was the year I lost my mom. Not to go into too much detail, but I am adopted. I was adopted inside of my family. My mother and my birth mother were cousins, and so I've known my biological mother for many years, but my mom, I lost her in 2016. And so I kind of wasn't paying a whole lot of attention to it at the time. I'd hear bits and pieces. I remember seeing that stupid video that trash put out, and I remember thinking, that's not him. That's not who I know. But life went on, and I went on about my life, and I stumbled onto Incredibly Average's. I think that's where we all find it. But I stumbled onto his videos, and then I managed to make my way into this community. And wow, at the amount of people who are so intelligent, who are not willing to accept anything at face value and are willing to just jump in there and find the proof. What amazes me is that it's took the media this long to figure it out. Well, no, I'm not amazed. I probably just, yeah. But, you know, they're starting to come around too. And I just feel like I have just decided that 2021 is going to be the year of hashtag justice for Johnny Depp. Yes. And I don't know. I just love that they're also shocked that she didn't donate the money. And I mean, you can take one look at her, and contrary to what Judge Nichols said, she looks like a gold digging, you know. I'll try to be kind and not say what I call her on a regular basis, but you know, she looks trashy. She looks nasty. I don't care what anybody says. And she looks like the type of woman that spreads her legs to get what she wants and takes as much money as she can. And that's what she tried to do to Johnny. I really think she had plans. I think she would have probably killed him at some point and been the nice little grieving widow, because that would have got her the clout she needed. The widow of Johnny Depp, and the way she threw a fit about the will, and hadn't she even asked for it in this Virginia trial? Hadn't she wanted to know about any wills he's had? Isn't that one of the thousands of things she's asking for? Do y'all know? Well, anyway, I just feel like that she would have probably killed him. I really think she would have, and I'm so glad he finally recognized her. And I hate that he's going through it, but I think so many of us have been through it. And so I think that's another reason that this community has just stepped up and just been there. And it just amazes me at all the beautiful things that everybody's doing. The charity given to the, I mean, was it over 20,000 now that's been raised for the Great Ormond Street Children's Charity? I don't see. Go ahead.
I was going to say that Stevie did 2 streams, so I want to give credit where it's due. And the first one I think got 12, and the second one got 20. So combined, it was 32,000 for the charity.
And then Zod's about to do some stuff too.
And then we got Bridget, who had originally $800, almost $900 in the first GoFundMe, and this one is over $4,000. And I know because I contribute.
I mean, that's the thing. Everybody in this community is so generous and kind. It's just amazing, and I love it. I love it all. And I mean, I can't get over all the talent that's in this community. You got Gary over here with his songs, and there's just so much, and it's awesome. I love being a part of this. I kind of have to pinch myself sometimes just to realize that I'm part of this.
Listen, we're all part of this. That's the beauty of it. Everybody in the chat. I don't know how other people do it, but I like to be interactive with my chat, and I like people, if you like yourself, who comes on, and I don't have a problem with that. And for me, it's like, it's not about, okay, well, I got to have the biggest YouTuber on. If they come, they come. They don't, they don't. I just have a good time with the people here. You know, we all have something similar in common. We're all rooting for the person who we all believe is overwhelmingly innocent by far, and we were all hurt. We've all been hurt in life. I'm sorry for what you've been through in December. Everybody, in case you haven't noticed, has been saying a lot of love. They're sending hearts. They're sending, and you know, and also I forgot the guy next to me, the other way, yeah, that way over there. We
That
helped
one.
him. Yeah, that way. We helped him too. Let's not forget we all came together and helped him out too. So, you know, this is the people we are.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, the amount of help we had, and I didn't even want to ask for help, and my wonderful, lovely girlfriend made me suck up my pride and say, hey, you know all of these great people, just throw it out there. I mean, even the well wishes, she was feeling so down and out, and you know, she's off to my side. You guys will get to see her on camera later, but she came out and personally thanked everyone and was just amazed by how many people she doesn't even know that were there, which was the whole thing that mystified me about what was going on too, because I was just like, wow, these are some great people. And I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie, unlike Rob, I love having the bigger people on, but for a different reason. It's because when you get so big, I feel like people make these misconceptions about who you are as a person. And that's why I started my Fan and Talk stream, was because I wanted people to get an understanding that, yeah, they might be bigger, but they're still down to earth people who started channels just like us, just because they had something they wanted to say, they had a cause they wanted to get out. And at the end of the day, that's where we're all at, and we're all fighting for a common goal. And I think giving people that insight and giving them a little bit of background into them, you know, you could be from the Star Wars end, you can be doing this and doing that, but we can all unite under something that needs to get done. And, you know, is it just me, or is that's what YouTube's supposed to be about, right? It's supposed to be about a platform that brings everybody together.
And it's also
we can all talk.
It's also supposed to be about getting the voice out. Like for me, what's important about this is you have people who've been victimized, you know, and we have a judge and somebody out there claiming, hey, pay me $30,000 and I'll speak on behalf of these people. I don't want you speaking on behalf of me. I don't want you speaking on that. And the community, as far as I know, because I think I pretty much speak for everybody in here, at least it's what I keep getting through my comment section. We don't want her speaking for us because she is the one who is the abuser, playing her cards, playing the "oh poor me too" thing. But it's not. She's not the innocent. She's not the one who is innocent here. She's not the victim here. She's playing the victim card. And how these people unbelievably believe this after all the insurmountable evidence from witnesses to the police, to beating your sister, your ex-girl, to beating Johnny, on recordings. It's so overwhelming how they can't see this. Like, are they a horse with blinders? I don't get it. How do you not see all this is beyond. And to me, if I could voice my opinion and say, hey, buddy, if my voice can be heard, if all these people can be heard, let's get it out there. Let us all speak on your behalf. So, you know, there's a whole bunch of us YouTubers, and that's what we're doing. We're all trying to get the word out.
Exactly.
Go ahead,
man.
Gary.
And just to piggyback off of Zod's comment earlier about bigger channels doing this stuff and not necessarily for, you know, subscriptions or anything like that, just getting the message out. There was one guy, Andy from Popcorn Planet. I think he did a video earlier. I think it came out today, when he was talking about this one female, I think her name is Jax, on Twitter, and she got called out for being a bot, and then she actually showed her face, and she started to trend. Like everybody on that string of tweets started showing their face, like, yeah, I'm not a bot, I'm not a bot. We all support Johnny. This is real stuff right here, man. So
And
I just want to point that out.
that's what it is. But I'm gonna let Tammy say, because I think she wants to say something. Go ahead, Tammy.
Well, it was time. Me and Gary were talking a little bit last night. I had listened to the song that he's done to Amber Heard's I was sitting there crying. I had not heard it because when all this was happening, I had to kind of step away from the community. And so I'm kind of getting caught back up on everybody's videos and stuff. And, you know, I had listened to that. And then I think when you gave the message to Amber fans, the thing is this woman, like you were talking about, she's taking money, supposedly represents people who have been victimized, and she is the one that's done it. And the thing is, most men, they're not going to stand up and say, hey, I've been abused. It's that macho thing, and they don't want to look like that a woman has beat them and that they put up with this. And she is doing so much damage that you can't let her win. We just can't, because she's going to stop men from saying, hey, this happened to me, that would have went beforehand, possibly, hopefully. And it's just so ridiculous that anybody buys this trash's lies. I mean, it's frustrating. It really is. And I've met people like her in my lifetime, and it always amazes me how they can get away with it. I mean, I don't know.
By the way, I have two things I have to say before I get Gary and Maya. Maya wants to say something to Cherry. Cherry, say hi to Maya. She actually drew you something, Cherry, so she wanted to share it with you.
I made you something.
She made
Cherry.
you something, so show Cherry.
I made you a little picture.
Back it up. There you go. Hey, give me. So she got a little heart, and she drew. So you can see the cherry on top on there. So she wanted to send that to Cherry. And there's different fruits, yes. So she
and the bottom it says, Cherry, this is for you.
Oh, it does. Yeah, it does. So Cherry, she wanted to share that with you. She wanted to show you some love, and it's a picture of Maya. So she wanted to share it, and I want to.
Yeah, Cherry's
that's for Cherry. So we want to know you loved. We love you a lot. So, and Gary, you could talk because Zod just blanked out. I got a super chat, but I'll do it in a minute. And Gary, I'll give you the stage while I get Zod back in.
Oh yeah, well you can go ahead and I think I see the super chat too. One from Gelf. Hey Gelf, what's going on? $2. And it says, I demand Rob do a truffle shuffle for my amusement.
Okay, well, I got more. I must have missed these. Diamond Knight, who's been on this channel before, says Scramber doesn't speak for real victims, and she should. And you're right about that.
No.
And thank you, Diamond. You're always awesome. Hopefully you can come back on another. But Maya says hi, by the way. What did I miss? I missed other people. I didn't even see it. Oh, Susan, she just wanted to say hi to everybody. So hi, Susan. Thank you so much.
Hi, Susan.
Everybody's here. Are you feeling better now, Tammy? Are you feeling a little less nervous now that you're doing this?
Yeah, I am. I'm enjoying it. I'm not sure how I sound on y'all's end. I know I'm a Southern girl, so but
You
I got that Southern drawl.
Yeah. Hey, well, you're with family, so you should feel comfortable.
That's it.
Now, what did Gels say? But I can't find her. Gels.
It was
says, I
truffle
found
shuffle.
it. And Rob do truffle shuffle for my amusement. I don't know how to do that.
All you
I'm
gotta do
gonna have
is
to look this
stand up
up.
and shake.
Shake? All right. Here we go. You ready? All right. Hold on. We need to get camera set. Okay, ready? You come here. And we're going to shake just like this. Ready? Like that, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I hope that was good. I had to say something about Gelf, and you know what? I didn't think he'd ever come back, but I'm glad he's here. And this is a little emotional, okay? This is a little emotional, but it needs to be said on my behalf. I re-listened to the Glamourers the other night, and I didn't know, and I apologize for not knowing because I never met Gelf before, but I heard that the Gelf took this his news very badly. I mean, very. It was worse than I took it. I didn't know that, and he was really hurt bad. So I know, I don't want to curse, but that bastard doesn't care. But Gelf, I just wanted to say to you, I'm truly sorry that you were hurt as bad as you were. I didn't know that till I reheard the stream. So even though he won't give you the proper apology, I will give it to you. And I'm going to tell you, I'm really sorry that you had suffered. It was very brutal. I understand. I'm sorry that you were lied to, and like me and like many others, we were played like a fiddle. So I just want to apologize to Gelth. I think he deserves that. And I just want to say thank you very much for everybody who has super chatted or who is a member of this channel. I really appreciate it. Now I'll shut up and you guys can say what you want, and then we'll jump into Johnny and Amber. Go ahead, guys. Say what you want. Whoever.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have had said what they want to say. I did a whole stream on it, but it makes you apprehensive as a YouTuber when someone does this to then want to do your own thing. It's kind of ironic because I had started working on my end of that financial part, which was the shirts and stuff. I started working on my shirts and mugs and things like that, but when you see someone do this, it's like it makes you apprehensive, and it really makes everybody else who YouTube's like, man, because then everyone's going to look at you like you're just getting money. And look, like I said before, I want to take my proceeds. I want to take whatever I get and put it into my channel so you guys can get the best possible content you can from me. But also I want to, if I know there's a need out there or people really like my stuff, I want to open up a charity fund. And I'll just speak about this now because Tammy kind of segued me into it. But I eventually, through Teespring, you can set up donations and they send it directly to the charity. So I won't see whatever I get will go to whatever charity I put down. And I want to, and maybe I'll take a poll on Twitter, and I'm going to let you guys decide what charity that you want me to put this towards, because I think the people should decide that. And then I'm going to do my own charity because I draw a lot of inspiration from Stevie. Me and Stevie have been friends since he started YouTubing. He's like a great guy. I've known him for a long time. And when he did that, I wanted to be in a position when I could. And now that I'm getting more people, I want to do that and kick in my own little kind of contribution to this, because there's a lot of things too. My mother donated she donated a kidney to a friend of ours. So I'd like to eventually do some charity to people who donate a kidney. If you guys don't know, and another personal thing about me here, which Rob, you always bring this out of me. But anyways, so my mom, she met a wonderful person named Kai. He's like family to us now. For a long time, he needed a kidney. He was dying. He couldn't get a donor. And my mom, without a second thought, gave her kidney. And I was talking with her today, and I'm like, Mom, my channel's taking off. I got these ideas for donations. What do you think? And she goes, well, son, there's people out here who need kidneys that are on a waiting list. And she went through the whole process, and it took them months to get this man her kidney. And I'm like, if I can get a group together to help other people who are waiting on donor lists for these different charity organizations that work with people to get a kidney, I think that would be a great cause to help all of those people out, because these waiting lists are like 6 months to a year. And by then their systems are shutting down. Some people don't even make it past the waiting list. He was young enough to make it, but there's older people out there who need these donations. So I'm thinking that's one that I want to do as well. So you guys let me know what you think. You can always hit me up on my Twitter and send me messages, because that's what I want to do. I want to start giving back and helping people out, because I think that's what it's about. If I make something great, but if I can use that to help other people too, I would love to do that.
Hey, that's great, man. I'll be honest with you. A guy named Drug 3PO, he went to another country and he built a house with people's donations. He built a house. These are people who didn't have it. He goes there, they don't have water, they don't this, they don't that. So I go all, and I told you, I don't just stay in one spot. I go around and I hear people doing things, and if I can promote it, or if I could post link, or if I could use my channel to help others, that's what I do. See, I don't have to worry about setting it up because I know there's so many channels out there. Do something and say, hey, Rob, if you could spread the word. And that's what I do. I come on and I say, hey, if you can give to this charity, if you can give to this, you can give to that. That's what I try to do. I try to push them out. Like when you needed help, when my other friend Mary needed help, I pushed it. Bridget needs help. I want to push it. I'll be honest with you. I don't know how this GoFundMe, if it lasts a month or a year or how long it lasts. I'm trying to talk to people, say, listen, let's do a whole stream for Bridget. I know that, but that takes time because I have to make sure I can grab all the people I need to come on the stream and do it. So it's not as easy as I don't want to just do it myself. I want to grab everybody. I mean, I'm talking Stevie, Les, Shelby, Dark News. I'm talking everybody. Come Geek Some, you, Gary, whoever I can grab to come on and do something for her. So, but it takes time. It's just that snap my fingers. Everybody's going to rush. I have to wait till they're ready and they can do it, like the Johnny Depp project. All these people, and that's what I'm trying in my head, want to do. So yeah, it's a good thing, and I think you should definitely do it, and why not? Use the platform to help others. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a beautiful thing.
And another first announcement here on your channel, because I don't know why that I just like dropping stuff on your channel.
Yeah,
but
I noticed this. I noticed you cheap plugs, but go ahead.
I'm thinking of getting you, maybe Stevie, and a couple of other big channels that I've had the good fortune of having them on. I'm thinking of having a big stream, and then we can all get together. I can link my Teespring, Stevie can link his, and we can just do a giant thing where all of us come together and we do one stream where we just get all of this out here and people can come and we could just like light it up, because I really want to get as many people as we can get to view this, and if we could do several things at once and we could just make it a night of like having all of these people come together, bring in our links and things like that.
We could plan it out behind the scenes. I don't want to take up too much more time. I'd really want to, and I got super chats. I want to bounce into what people came here for. And I'm sure I want to talk about Amber and Johnny, because we've been going through so much with that guy, that sucks so much life out of us. But we'll definitely talk about it. I think we'll hit each other up on Twitter. I got your number. We'll arrange something. I'll try to get in touch with the other groups, with all the other channels. I'll reach out to them tomorrow, tonight, and it's a great idea. I would love to do it, and help people out who really, because after what this guy pulled, I mean, I didn't want to go this route, but again, my lives go all over the place. What this guy pulled was, and forgive me, everybody, for saying cursing, but I'm really angry now. Well, I'm anger. It was a crock of shit. And let me tell you, when Bridget came on here on Monday night and said that her password 2 times, the person was trying to get into, and we're not going to dox. I don't believe in any doxing. When Truthy, we'll use his name, went into it and tried to get it. Then he's on the Glamour stream before Bridget came in, by the way. And this is what he said, because I clearly heard it the other night. He said 2 things, and I just want you guys to know, this is the truth. This is what he said. I did not say this. He said, and I hope you're all listening, the only reason he came out wasn't because of all the fighting, wasn't because of everybody was wondering, is it true or is it not, or the fighting or this. He said he's sorry. But then he said, the only reason I'm here, Glamour, which is named Will, I'm going to call him Will, is because I wanted to clear my name. I wanted to tell you I didn't get a penny. But you didn't mention that you tried. And Bridget clearly said that Monday night, that it was almost tried to break into. Then he goes on the stream and he says, well, 800 isn't going to do much. Let me tell you, 800 right now can get you a plane ticket, my friend. 800 can get you groceries, can pay your utilities, can pay for your gas in your car. 800 can, it may not be, you don't have to ever work again in life. No, it's not that. But for somebody who has $0, 800 is a lot. And it could do some things for you, even if it only lasts a month. Come on.
He actually denied that, Rob.
No, he did deny it. He did deny it.
He denied
it. Bridget came on 2 days later on the stream on Monday. If you watch my live stream, Bridget said, she clearly said, because I wanted the truth. And Bridget said, I didn't know if you remember. Bridget said, listen, someone tried to use their password to get into my GoFundMe page. And even though this this bastard goes and says, well, guess what? $890 isn't going to do me much. I would sue them for millions.
Yeah.
Give me a break. Give
But
me a break.
He was adamant about it. He was like, I would never do anything. I was
He's
like,
so
okay,
full of.
who else
This
has
from
access?
someone who faked his death.
What'd you say, Tammy?
I said he'd never do this, but this is the same person who faked his death.
Yes.
Exactly.
It's insanity.
Can't believe anything.
Ursula in your chat asked, what is doxing? Just to get it out there so you guys know, because it personally happened to me. Doxing is when your personal information, your real life, gets on the web and people access real pictures, real things, and they post it out there. So your name, your address, where your kids live, it is all out there. I had this happen, and they put pictures of my daughter up on some lewd websites. And I was in the service, so I had some connections still. And Gary, you might know what I'm talking about here, but I had some people I knew, so I tracked down the person, and I had to put a cease and desist. But not everyone's like me. So if someone docks your information, it's a very serious thing. It should never be done. No one should ever talk about doing it. And if you do, you are a truly heinous person, because you're putting people's personal info out there.
Yeah.
And, you know, we can be mad, but doxing someone is like the ultimate you should never do, especially on this platform. It should never be done.
Oh, look at this. Diamond Knight said, I heard from Depp heads on Instagram that people were trying to dox the infamous one. Look at this.
It's disgusting. No one should ever do doxing. I am totally against it.
Absolutely not. That should not happen. There's no way that should happen. I have to thank a couple people for these super chats. Megan gave me a super sticker, so I want to make sure I covered that. And there it is, blowing back at you. Thank you so much, Megan. Megan O'Shea, she's awesome. She's also a member of my channel. Tina gave me 5 for the shuffle. That's what she said. It's Tina Flowers. She gave me super chat. She said for the shuffle. So
yeah, hey, you nailed it, by the way, man.
Did I nail it?
The shuffle. Yeah,
I tried. Once you told me what it was, I was like, okay, I got to do it now. I got to do it. Cherry said something. Cherry said, why the hell does Bridget not have a wrench? I don't know. Where's Bridget? I got to find Bridget. I'll give her a wrench if I can find her. Where is she? I can't find her. She hasn't commented. That's why I can't give her a wrench. She's got a comment for me to just say hi, Bridget. If you're there, just say the word hi, and I'll give you a wrench. I don't know where she is.
By the way, the truffle shuffle's from the Goonies, man. I don't know if you remember.
Oh my God, the Goonies! Wow, we talking?
Wow.
Oh, Lara B deserves a moderator. Oh my God, hold on. A couple of people don't have a wrench. I'm so sorry. You got to understand, when I'm looking in here, I don't see the chat that's on YouTube. So everybody here, unless they're a member, come out green. Only members come out green. Everybody else comes out in black. I can't tell you guys have a wrench. So unless someone notifies me and puts it, hey Rob, this one needs a wrench, let me know. I can't see it. StreamYards is very difficult. Sometimes it doesn't. What, Maya? What?
Someone put something in here.
Someone put something in here?
Yeah.
What do you mean someone put something?
Keep it up.
Oh, Linda A said keep it up. And I don't have any weights to well, I could use these candles, and I guess I have to do it. So here we go. I'm using candles. Here we go. Wait, I gotta get the guns out. Wait, I gotta get the guns out.
Oh,
shoot.
shoot.
Here we go. Pull out the guns. Here
Yeah, Rob. You went PG-13 on us.
And then someone else said something. Oh, Keely Talk said, great live, guys. But I hope you guys are enjoying. I try to entertain. We all try to entertain. We love you guys so much. We know we got a lot of Johnny Depp to do, but again, there's still animosity left over from what this peckerhead did. And I'm definitely going to ask Bridget to come on again. I think maybe next Wednesday night, I'll do a stream and I'll have Bridget on here, and maybe Rosa will come here. I keep saying her name wrong. Rosa Ling will come here. I'll ask BFC to come here because they know more about this than I do. And Gary, if you want to come, and Zod, and we'll talk about, whatever's on their mind, and if people can donate, we'll do a little something for Bridget. I think I'm going to do that next Wednesday night. So hopefully you guys will be here and we'll get that done. Yeah, because it was imagine you have cancer. Just picture this in your head. You have cancer, and people are trying to help you. People are trying to give their money to you because they want to help you. They care. They love you. And you got this guy trying to get out the password, and then I did not take 1 penny. That wasn't me. Oh,
couldn't.
yeah, because he
Yeah,
couldn't.
exactly.
Exactly what I was going to say.
I'm sorry.
Exactly. No, it's perfect. You read my mind. My mind was saying because he couldn't. That was the word, because he could not.
Couldn't.
You don't do that. You don't do it. And that's what. And then when someone said to me once, "Oh, someone just became a member." Who did that? Oh, Cherry. Thank you, Cherry. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the Rules family. So nice to see Cherry has joined, has become a member. That's so awesome. Thank you, Cherry, so much. I'm gonna have to shout her out now. See, Cherry's awesome. Isn't she awesome? Cherry's been, by the way, Cherry is a fantastic moderator for my channel. I don't know why she ever told me she's sorry. Don't ever be sorry, Cherry. We love you. Don't ever be sorry.
Cherry's on point all the time, man.
Yes.
There's my daughter.
Everyone.
Oh, BCF is here. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna.
Oh,
That's a channel tour. Hopefully, she'll come on Wednesday night. She said, but you must come and visit my channel. I was just there. Actually, she did a live, and I was there. And hopefully, she'll come on and we'll talk more about Bridget and this whole ordeal thing. Oh my God! Thank you, Shalana. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. All right. Should I do a shuffle? Do a shuffle. Yeah, do this.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
There you go, Rob.
Hey, you guys.
What, Maya? What, Maya?
Dad.
Yes, Maya. What?
Someone was a new member too.
I know. I got them. Someone's a new member. I got them, baby. I got them. So, should we talk about Depp and Heard, or does anybody want to say anything about this guy? Gary, you haven't said much. You have anything to say, Gary? You haven't said too much.
Oh man, I'm just enjoying listening because this is lovely to me. I just love hearing you guys go back and forth, and I mean everything you guys are saying is what I'm thinking anyway. So, but somebody said a lot earlier in the chat, I think his name was Edward, if I'm not mistaken.
Edward, yes, Edward. Yeah.
How she's trying to take down Disney now with
yes, yeah. I mean,
all these subpoenas.
Oh God, I was just reading that, Gary.
Yeah.
Good luck.
She's so desperate.
Being a princess now.
She's so desperate. It's like unbelievable.
She's really throwing herself.
Don't mess with a mouse.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Look, I don't like. Okay, anyone who's ever been on my channel or will come on my channel. As a matter of fact, my live stream I'm doing at 7, I'm directly bashing a Disney product. It's why I'm drinking, because if you've watched High School Musical, the series, swear to Christ, that's the name. You need lots of alcohol to deal with that, or even doing a review. So I'm no friend of the mouse, but I can say this. If I give Disney one thing, they're good at marketing and they don't put up with people's shit. And Amber Heard got a win when Johnny was unceremonious, and that project he was kicked off by Disney. It wasn't a bow out like Warner Bros. He was removed by Disney.
Right. Now hold that thought. How ironic is it that he was removed and she's going after them?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
That's what I don't. This is what mystifies me.
You let the Jack Sparrow, the big man of your franchise, go, and she's after you. What does that tell you?
The audacity.
What the hell does that tell people?
Muskie's paying too much for her lawyers.
Go ahead, Tammy. Go ahead.
I said Muskie's paying too much for her attorneys.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody be stupid enough to go after Disney? Really? Yeah.
One thing with Disney, if you try to come at them, if you try to attack them, they are a vicious, nasty company. I'll just say it. I've said it for years now. But they're good at what they do. They're good at buying people up, and they're good at defending and spinning the media. They're a hell of a lot better than Amber. So they keep messing around, and you're going to see Johnny Depp comes back.
And
Mhm.
you know, if he gets a powerhouse like Disney, shit.
Listen, to me, I hope they feel stupid. That's what I hope they feel really, really stupid, because what you did was, if this isn't showing your son, you let go of the guy for her, right? Oh, he must be this, and now she's coming after you. You guys got to be sitting there scratching your head, saying, "Wait a minute, what the hell did we just do now? What
Mhm.
do we get the wrong person?" And again, they dug themselves another grave, and they keep doing this. They did
Yeah.
this with
Well,
Star
here's the
Wars, and
difference, though.
now they're digging out. But you know, I got a
They
super
killed
chat
Star
real quick.
Wars, man.
They did.
Jeez.
Wait, I just want to get to this because this was really nice, and I think everybody needs to hear this. Michelle Marie, thank you so much. She says, "I'm a new subscriber." Oh well, you know, there you go.
Yay.
I'm a new subscriber to your channel. I just wanted to say hello to everyone in the chat and a big hello to you, Rob. Well, hello. This seems like a lovely
Hi, Michelle.
community. It is. Let me tell you, this community, I cannot.
Yeah.
I made a video not thinking this would ever. If you told me almost a year ago that this is what I expected, never did I expect that one video would lead to this. And I'm so happy. It was probably the greatest thing I did was make that. I don't regret it. I don't regret it at all. It was the greatest thing I ever did was make that video, because this community is exactly what I came here for. This is what I want, a community to get our voices heard. And by the way, I know this is like so stupid of me, but I did it anyway. I actually wrote to Johnny Depp today on Instagram. I sent him a message. I don't know if he'll ever read it. I don't, but I put it out there and I let him know how much everybody loved him and how much we had his back and how we know Amber didn't donate and we're sorry that he was hurt. Whether he reads it or not, I don't know. But I did send it today just to try and whatever. I hope he reads it. That's all.
Don't feel
But-
bad, Rob. I've sent him a couple of messages with the charities, with the live stream charities. And Gary, I actually sent him that song I listened to last night. And and I've told him about all of the creators that have brought this community together, and I just kind of said, you know, there's millions of people out here, and this community has got out here and just they're backing you, and so many of them have been through what you're going through. And I just kind of let him know that, hey, you know, there's a lot of people that's got you back, and there's a lot of great people in this community that are doing things because, well, I said to him, you know, if anything good can come out of it, you've brought people together that are doing great things for others, and so I'm like, you probably will never see it, but just in case he might, I've sent a couple, 2 or 3.
You know, it's
I
funny,
don't want to go
Tammy?
crazy, but yeah. Huh?
Now that you say that, that's another great thing that I never thought about. If this never happened, we wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
should we thank Amber for that?
I will thank her to never raise her face in public again. That would be, go away and let us never see you again, turd.
do you guys think that everybody always talks about locking her up on other streams, and I see this all the time, but he never pressed criminal charges. Do you think besides maybe Australia, do you think that this is a possibility? If Johnny wins this in Virginia, do you think it's a possibility that she can be pressed for charges? What do you guys think?
I don't think that's his style, man. He just wants to clear his name. That's all. And mostly for his kids, you know?
Yeah.
Because his kids have to take the fun end of this crap.
Mm-hmm.
When I was talking to Come Geek Some, and he brought up some interesting points, you guys could check out that stream that we had. It may not be Johnny Depp who comes after her. When you think about the scope and overall the fact that she's now committed perjury, it might not be Johnny Depp who comes after her. The Australian court is coming after her for lying under oath. If this thing in the UK happens, it's going to be the UK court that comes after her for perjury under oath. Those are very serious things. So you might see other lawsuits that aren't necessarily having nothing to do with Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp just exposed the fact that she was full of shit, but the courts, and sorry,
Forgive my language. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get really comfortable. See, but the courts, they can come back and be like, hey, do you guys realize, okay, I went through the legal system when I battled for my daughter. And I'm going to tell you something right now. There is money that is spent by the government in order to hold a trial. Now, you get hit with some of that when you bring forth your case, but they got to pay the judge, they got to pay the clerks, they got to pay everybody involved. So when you involve a court in a legal case and they got to pay all those people, that money's got to be reimbursed. And normally it's reimbursed by the person who lost. Now, if Depp doesn't lose and he gets it overturned, well, then the only logical person who's going to have to pay those fees back, who's going to have to pay everything back, is Amber Heard. There's only two people in this, or the Sun. For the UK, it'll be more the Sun for wasting their time, which good. Those pricks need to get hit with something. But for Amber in Australia, that's directly Amber Heard lied under oath to those people. And they're going to want money from her because it had nothing to do with Depp. So, it's going to come back. It's all going to come around. She's going to have to pay these people back eventually. This isn't cheap. Court isn't just, Rob, because you do that. They're going to want their money. It's going to come from someone.
I was in the middle of a video because I was asked about the jury. So what was asked of me was, would I explain about the jury and how many jurors we have and I'm in the middle of finishing it, but I'm going to give you guys a quick synopsis. In New York, it's a civil jury. It's 6 jurors with 2 alternates. Now you're going to say, well, what are the 2 alternates? They're basically if someone gets sick. So if one of those 6 jurors gets sick or God forbid something horrible happens, they're there, but they don't make a decision. They're just there just in case that person doesn't show, so they fill in if they're told to by the judge. You only need 5 of the 6 people to make that decision. So if 5 people say, yeah, this person deserves $25 million, that's what they're going to get, whatever it is. So it has to be 5. It can't be 4, can't be 3, can't be 2. The 5 people have to agree out of the 6, and the other 2 are just alternates. In Virginia, totally different ballgame. Totally different. But there's 7 jurors, from my understanding, and I think only 2 or 3. I think it's 2 have to agree. If that's true, I'm going to read into it more. But if that's true, that is fantastic odds. If you tell me only 2 or 3 people have to agree, if I read that correctly, Johnny's in the driver's seat here. I mean, if this is true, I have to fully read it, make sure I'm understanding it correctly. But I know there was like 13, they cut it down, and then each side cuts down 3 each. So you go from 13 to 10, and then the other attorney says, okay, I don't want these 3 on the panel. So those 3 are gone. So now we went to 13 to 10, 10 to 7. That is 7 left in the Virginia case. And I think only 2 have to agree. I think, but I'm going to, again, if I read that all correct. So I just wanted to give you a brief on that video that I'm making.
Cool.
Which is, if that's the case, okay, when you think about, and I brought this up before on my stream, when you think about trials like OJ and things like that, he only had to get one person within the jury of peers to say, I'm not guilty. And he did that, and he was guilty, as we all know. So when you think about the Virginia, if that is the law and you only need 2 people, then I think for Johnny, the most important thing, and I've unfortunately watched too much IDTV in my lifetime, but the most important thing is the jury selection process.
Yeah.
The lawyers need to make sure that they have at least 2 people that aren't overly biased towards Johnny, but seem like people who would look at the facts and be like, oh yeah, if we're going by the facts, you got good points. They need to get people in there who are going to look at this factually and not take into account either of their status.
Here's the thing. When you choose a juror, okay, because I could tell you, because again, I work in the courthouse. Here's what goes on. The plaintiff, they bring in a bunch of jurors, and then they have to select, they'll say what the case is about. And they get a feeling. They'll ask questions to each juror, say, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about that? And they'll try to get into your head. if they feel any negativity, like, yeah, this person is just not going to do it for me, they're too one-sided, they kick you out. That's how it goes. And I can tell you, because it happened to me, they kicked me out. So one person liked me, the other person didn't. They saw it, and I knew it. I told them how I felt. I told them right then and there. I said, this is how I feel. I think this is really petty, and this is how I feel. And they were like, okay. The guy's like, yeah, I want him. And the other guy's like, no, I don't want him. So that's what they do. And I just told the truth. I said, this is how I feel. So that's what they'll do. Their two attorneys will get rid of 6 people instantly. Now, somebody asked, and people keep worrying, is Musk going to pay them? No, I don't think Musk is going to pay them. And if that gets caught, man, I'm telling you, that is a huge thing, huge in the courthouse. If you find out that you were paying off and because not only can the juror get who knows, fined and jail time, which who would want that as a juror? I wouldn't. But him being one of the richest man in the world, would you want to take a chance that the courts can take you down and everything you've built gets destroyed?
That's a good segue, man.
And look what Johnny's going through. Look what Johnny. Go ahead, Gary.
Yeah, exactly. No. That's just a good segue to a few points I want to make. First of all, that's why Amber is still has her clutches on him. Like you saw that the picture of them in Mexico.
I posted that. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That video.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, so first of all, I mean, you can tell that he doesn't look very happy, but she's got that face on her where she's trying to manipulate. She's trying to just get him on board. So that's her bank account right there. All right. And then hold that thought for a minute. So going back to what can come of this, I hope that more people will be brave enough to come out about stories about her who have had experiences with her. That's just a little nugget right there. Hopefully some people will be brave enough to come out now because of all this stuff that's coming out. And then you're going to see more and more coming out about other people about her. And then last point, I feel like she's just she's trying to save her ass. And her lawyers are trying to save her with all these legal fees that she's building up, and with all these subpoenas she's sending out. Stuff. These are costs. These are resources that she's using. It's going to cost her. And then they're trying to use they're going to try to supplement that with the excuse that, well, this is Johnny's fault because he sued her. So now she has to cover all these legal fees, but she keeps digging herself a deeper hole.
Wasn't it 13 months after she got the last payment that he filed the first lawsuit?
Oh, yeah,
so,
exactly.
That's
already.
If that was my lawyer, I'd be like, no, you're not doing a good enough job now. It's it's pathetic. That's all it is. It's pathetic.
Exactly. Oh, Rob, I see Bridget in there. Give her a wrench.
Yes.
You can't even hear me, dog. Sorry. She should have it now. So she types anything right now, she should be blue. So just type anything you want, you should be blue. And thanks for letting me know, guys. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I definitely don't want Bridget kicked. That would be a horror. I'd be horrified. Hey, Sandy, how are you? Sandy Brown, how's everything? Zod, are you staying for another hour, or are you going to go to your channel? I didn't know what you were going to do. You can.
I may have to pop off here in a bit because I have to rip off that painful scab that is High School Musical, the musical series holiday special. I can't make this up. That's Rob. That is the title of this show. It is. I sit here as a parent, and you and me are parents, and I go, who the fuck sits here and goes to their kid, hey, little Johnny, hey, little Susie, whatever. Guess what's on Disney? We got High School the musical, the series, the holiday special. Don't you want to watch that? The poor
Gary,
kid can't the name of the show.
Gary, can you drop a link? I'd love to get Gelf in here. Can you drop the link if you can, Gary?
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
But, so you think it's like a musical show, this whole thing? I mean, it is. It's to me, it's a circus. That's what it's been. And Amber's been nothing doing but making it a whole circus, like a clown show. That's what she does.
And she's the biggest freak of them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, this whole thing. Look, this whole thing with Amber Heard. This and bear with me before everyone gets in an uproar. But I'm gonna take a little saucy position here. This whole thing was the best thing to happen, and I'll tell you why. Because Johnny was not guilty. And this is the first time the Me Too has come against someone who's not only innocent, but's got an abundance of proof. This was the best thing to happen to people who are going to be stuck in this situation because of Amber Heard and her ridiculousness. This might bring into question people who are legitimately innocent, who they've been witch hunting now for years. They can now be like, you know what? You guys claim Johnny Depp was guilty, but he was innocent. You guys need to see my proof here. This might get more people in Hollywood that are good, legitimate actors to be speaking out for once. This might be the shot above the bowel where more actors look at Matthew McConaughey. Since this has come out, Matthew McConaughey has come out and vocally spoke up against the cancel culture. And I love Matthew McConaughey and the way that Hollywood runs. This would be a great thing to get more actors that people know to go, hey, this is an issue, and we need to stop throwing people under the bus just because they're a male. We need to look at it case by case.
And this is what I'm scared. Like Zod, like this is the most scariest part. If and I've said this about a month ago, this is it, man. There is no other case. If he loses this by which I can't figure out him losing, but God forbid he loses, what does this mean? What does this mean? If he wins, it's great, but if he loses, what? What does this mean?
It means that justice is completely fucked. Oh, and by the way, apparently
I can say better.
There you go, Gal.
Yes, Gal.
Go ahead, Gal. Say that again. I didn't hear you the second. What'd you say? Also,
Keely talks once a wrench apparently. Yeah, but go have a look at Amber's Twitter because someone posted something up earlier, and I went over there to have a quick look. I don't have Twitter myself, and in her bio she has a semi-professional disruptor. What the hell does that mean?
A semi what?
Semi-professional disruptor.
Disruptor.
I'm thinking it's like another version of influencer or something like that, but disruptor? That doesn't sound very good to be sitting in her bio with all the crap that she's pulling.
Maybe for once she's being honest. I mean,
you couldn't pay her to be honest.
Yeah,
that's true.
The thing. I mean, at this point, it's amazing to me. She's going after Disney, the company that got rid of him, and you think this is a smart move on her attorney's behalf? Her attorney admits that she didn't pay her donation, but that's because Johnny did it. Well, Johnny probably caused COVID-19, and Johnny probably caused the whole small businesses to go out of business. Just blame him for everything.
But
everything
in
2020, blame him for Truthy. Why don't you just say it's Johnny's fault that Truthy lied? I mean, just say everything. It's all Johnny's fault. Johnny did everything wrong. That's it.
I know.
But hold on. The only reason why Johnny gave the original 100,000. He was more than happy to give them the rest himself and bypass them. The only reason why he didn't do it is because Amber said no, and she wanted to claim the credit for doing it when he would have been more than happy just to cut her out and go, there you go, I'm more than willing to pay them off and, make sure they get their money. But she was being greedy and wanted to use the clout that she would have got for doing what she said she was going to do, but she didn't do, so,
Gelf, Tammy, Zod, Gary, you can tell me if I'm wrong on this. Didn't she say that she didn't want him doing it because it would be a tax write-off for him? Isn't that the reason that she said that?
Yeah,
absolutely. That was her excuse.
That's one of the other reasons as well.
Yeah. So she tried to say, okay, well, then if he's going to do that, he's going to have to do 14 million because the 7 million will be a tax write-off. But
that's unbelievable.
The money. She wanted to pocket the money. That's all.
Yeah. She wanted that money.
And I don't know if you guys knew this, but that 100K which I broke, and Perez Hilton did an article about this. That 100K that the lawyer is claiming was the first thing she donated. Like, oh, we're sorry, it wasn't 7 million. She did 100,000, right? That 100K wasn't her. That was Johnny Depp did the first payment, and they okayed that. And then he made a statement to them, which Perez outlined on his like blog channel, whatever it is. And you guys should check it out because he's got a lot of shit that I didn't even know about. But pardon me. But he showed the letter, and in the letter, it was a formal letter, and it said that Johnny Depp was doing the first 100K. He was going to do the rest payable to Amber Heard, and Amber Heard's lawyer made that happen because of one, the whole tax write-off thing, and two, she was going to take all of the money because he says in the statement, I can take it and just give it directly to the charity instead of paying it out to her. And she said no. Her lawyer said no, we will handle it. And we see where that was. So she didn't even donate the 100K. That wasn't her. That was Johnny Depp.
His name was on the check.
Yeah, his
and I
name's on the
showed
check.
that. If you saw my video, I did show the check. I did show the 2 letters. I did specifically show that. And not only that, did you guys know that Elon Musk sent 500 and they asked if you wanted credited towards her donation?
Yeah, to the
Did you
other.
guys? And
the
he's
other
like,
one.
he's number 1 on the donation list for the charity. I
Yeah.
just
Well,
read
we
that. I
don't know
was like,
because that's still on, isn't it? That's still that 500,000 still comes up as an anonymous. Like
Yes.
they think it's Musk, but they
In
until
honor
they
of
can
Amber
go
Heard.
through it and
Yeah.
but we don't know if it was him or someone else.
but who would put it under her for 500,000? Who would do that?
Oh, who else?
Musk
Exactly.
isn't the only person that
The check came
Musk
from.
isn't the only rich person.
Wait, Gav,
that
One of his
got his
I want to
claws
hear
in that.
Gelf.
charities or something.
Say it again, Gelf. I'm sorry.
Musk isn't the only rich person that she's got her claws into at this at that point. It would not surprise me if other people deliberately getting involved to muddy the waters up a little bit as well to push agendas and that, because we've all seen this is nothing but a pure agenda-driven piece of bullshit that should have been stopped at the outset and gone, enough is enough. But with all the crap going on in America right now, it would not surprise me if there are other people deliberately throwing money around to muddy the waters up a little bit to have a little bit of fun and get their own little stuff going.
Yeah. What do you say, Tammy? What do you want to say?
Oh, I agree with Gelt. It would not surprise me in the least little bit. And when you look at her connections over in the UK, I mean, look at who all she's connected to over there. So, and the type of woman she is, she's going to go for money and is, there could be some in the background that she's keeping out of the public right now because of everything that's going on with her. So I wouldn't be surprised at all. Nothing that this woman would, anybody that would shit in the bed, nothing surprises me.
For all we know, it could be murder.
Exactly.
It could be murder.
Exactly.
Look at all the money she's made his fucking magazines and shit.
Yeah, she's made him a killing.
What do you guys think, down General Gary? What do you guys think?
I don't know, Gary. You want to go first?
Man, it's all over the place. I'm looking. I saw. Tina. Tina, is this true? You said Johnny has made 2 $100,000 payments, and it's on the donors list in her name. He made 2.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
That's what I heard too.
He just made the 1.
I did too.
I know he made 1, but I'll have now you're gonna have me look into this. I don't know.
Unless the other 100,000 was to the ACLU, because that's the other
That's
charity.
possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would make sense.
But
Yeah.
it's just funny that the Children's Hospital is now coming out, because I think they know what's going to come out in this Virginia trial, so they're trying to get out ahead and go. They're trying to cover their own asses now. Well, they've got the chance to do it and somehow, still maintain goodwill with everyone. But the ACLU is just going to go down over this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Aren't they still refusing to answer the subpoenas?
Oh, yeah.
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 Well,
Well,
Actually, Why the judge just order the freaking police to go in there and just get the information if they keep dodging like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Henrika
Which-
says 100K to each charity. That's what she said.
Yeah, that makes sense. And somebody said somebody in the chat said something about the check was from Elon's charity. That's what we were talking about, Gary. Yeah, it was the check that. Yeah, that check was from Elon's charity. So that's why everybody's thinking it's Elon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking it's Elon too. I mean, at this point, it's like a drop in the bucket for him. I mean, the guy's got billions, you know. Oh, Haley, I gotta get this. Haley Angie says, "Thank you so much, Haley," and she says she's going after too many people, included the LAPD. You guys are awesome. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying. I mean, listen, there's over 100. This is the most I've had on a Wednesday night. I've had almost 150 people in here. This is insane.
Wow.
And you guys are awesome. Because it's so great to see that so many feel so strong about this. I mean, and again, I'll say this 100 times. It's not just about Johnny Depp. Maybe you're a Johnny Depp fan, and that's wonderful. But it's about how wronged he was, and it's about domestic violence victims and having a phony now speak up for us after we just had this real ordeal in our own lives last week. So you've got that, you've got this. If you can't relate to this, I don't know what to tell you, because this woman is an absolute phony, and she's panicking. I'm going to tell you right now, she's panicking. She met with Musk. I'll tell you why she met with Musk in Mexico. It's to plan out her strategy for Virginia. And she's probably telling him,
That's what I was
might
thinking.
need you to bail me out. I'm sure of it. I'm sure she threw something in his face that he didn't like. She threw something at him. And she met with him right after the trial. Said, listen, I want, not her, but the son. But to her, that's a victory. Because now it's a victory.
Did she think that she was safe in Mexico from paparazzi? This ain't no movie, baby girl. This is real life.
Go ahead, General.
You know, the biggest thing that teased me off, because I'm trying to keep it PG-13. I'll use my R-rated later. But the biggest thing that really
feel free to curse. Go ahead. Feel free, man.
Okay, the biggest thing that pisses me off about this whole thing, the biggest thing that makes me upset, is the fact that all of this stuff that has been going on, all of the stuff that has been happening, and look, this is everything that is wrong with Hollywood today. And this is a beautiful thing, because this bitch is digging dirt and burying.
I'm laughing at you.
She's burying this Me Too movement, because for a couple of years now, the media has hid under this banner, and they hijacked and they stole. And what pisses me off about this is they stole a good tag, a good cause, and they twisted it and manipulated it, and bitches like Amber Heard have been using it to hide the fact that their movies suck, that they suck as a person. They've been hiding under this banner forever, and I want Johnny to shatter this illusion that we have. Every movie you watch, every show you watch has been demonizing, demoralizing the family structure, male, all of this stuff, trying to use this woke fake ass banner as a shell for all of this bullshit. And finally, we have someone who's innocent, who's got the proof, who's fighting for it. And people are getting behind this because people see through bullshit. They've seen through this bullshit for years. They've wanted a voice. And finally, Depp has been the catalyst to get these people, these wonderful people in this chat. The people watching.
Depp was not the catalyst. Vic Mignogna was.
Vic
Oh yeah,
Mignogna.
Vic was I know about Vic Mignogna and that bullshit. With these people saying he did this and he was just taking pictures with fans, and then they twist and manipulate it like he was this monster. And I got to tell you, man, I've been following that. I hope Vic continues to pursue this, because I donated to that lawyer fund. It was terrible, and he's another victim in a long line of victims under this Me Too movement bullshit. And people like him and Johnny and everybody else who's fighting this, they need to continue. We need to get more high-profile people out here so that we can expose these fakes, these frauds.
Exactly.
I just want to say this. I was asked this question, so I kept it on the screen. I was asked by Isa, is there any penalty if you don't respond to a subpoena? I have the answer. I just looked it up real quick. It said, what are the penalties if you ignore a subpoena and don't comply. Failure to respond to a subpoena is punishable, get ready, by contempt of the court.
Mm-hmm.
And that means jail time. That's what contempt of court means. It means that you can spend some time in jail. I don't know how long, but I just want to read that to you. That's what it says here.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
if you
look,
don't
look at what Monica Rial was doing by dodging the process server for so bloody long. In the end, they had to come up with a different way of just going, well, we're just going to tape it to a door and, that's it. If they weren't able to do that, then, they would have eventually had to, basically kick the door down and hand it to her. I'm pretty sure. Either that or the judge would have had to summon her straight to court and go, you're in contempt. See you later.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing is with the ACLU, you're talking about literally some of the best lawyers in the country. If they know a way to get out of it, they're going to be able to get out of it. So, they will run from it for as long as they can. Hopefully, they won't be able to get out of it. But, there is that very real possibility. So it's a wait and see thing on that. I'm hoping we hear something, but I'm not going to hold my breath for it.
Jen Rab, to answer that question, what happens? He happens to be a billionaire. I think Cherry said it perfectly. Hashtag he won't do time. That's what I think. He probably has influence. He might pay a fine.
Again.
Go ahead, Gary. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying riding off that coattail. I think I just saw a comment and I held it up here for a minute that Jane Davis made that she, as far as the Mexico picture is concerned, she probably called the paparazzi as a power move and release it until he started pulling away from her. So now she has that on him too.
That poor bastard, man.
Well, I don't get about a lot of this. What I don't get a lot about this is I've got a couple of points to point out here. Like with her relationship with the paparazzi, is like they all. It's funny how they all turned up miraculously for the getting the order put in place when she was in full fake makeup and all that, and then you see a couple of incidents with where she is with Elon, and I think this came up. Like it came out afterwards that I think when Elon had all those scratches on his face, that was the incident she was referring to, that there was something that happened, which is why he backed away from her and apologized and goes, well, I didn't contact you because of that, and do you still need security and all that? And obviously with the Mexico thing, you've also seen the way she's always with like wine in her hands, or or even you think back to the Aquaman freaking premiere when she was trying to stick a tongue down Jason Momoa's throat. I mean, seriously, a woman is deranged,
I mean, I don't swing that way, but I'm just saying that guy, no shirt. He's.
Well, take my robe off now.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. I don't swing that way either. But I can stare at him all day long and be like, dang.
If they film Aquaman 2 on the Gold Coast again, I will so go down there and I will try and stick my tongue down his throat.
Oh man, Gels, it's a pleasure. Gels, by the way, did you hear what I had to say before? Since you're on, you did hear what I said to you, right?
I heard it, and it's appreciated. Like, as I'm still like annoyed at the whole situation, just with the way he came out. It was more of like defending himself against Bridget's allegations of that he went after her GoFundMe, but he also went after Sophie Long's and all that as well. So that's being investigated too now, which is bloody handy. But
you just reminded me, Gels reminded me. He also said during the stream there was nothing with the FBI. That's a lie. Bridget has proved that on the stream also. So look at all the things he lied about on Will's stream, and then he comes in. And that's why I was so happy Bridget came in. That's why I got to have her on again, because she put it out there. Like, what is he talking about? He's just by the way, he only cared about himself. Go ahead, Gav. Yes.
You owe Will an apology. It's the glarer, not the glamour.
I mean, the glamour sounded fancy.
Yeah.
Sorry, Will. The glamour, sorry.
Sorry,
Well,
quite a few
I gotta
people
pop
pointing that
off
out
here,
when
you
you kept
guys.
saying it. It was funny.
He's gonna kick my ass, man. He's like, I just bit this guy. By the way, this is a
But
great point.
I'm gonna pop off of here, you
Oh.
guys, because I gotta get going. We got
Go
5
ahead.
minutes until my stream, but I just wanted to say thank you, Rob, for having me on.
Always, bro.
Gal,
How's
Always.
on?
pleasure to meet you. You know, your
Plug
boy
your channel.
Gary.
Go. Plug everything. Go
Right
ahead. I'll
before
shut
you
up.
go, man.
All right. You know, if you guys want to see a funny review in a couple minutes here about a nonsensical show, come and see us. We're both going to be drinking, so it should be interesting. You do have to drink to review this. This is the side of Disney I hate. Representation. And we're going. Yeah, we're gonna need those. Rob, send me one of those. So we're gonna be doing that review Saturday. We're going to be talking about streaming wars. Me and Fatherzad. We're going to be talking about Netflix pulls a power move. They might have, and they're going to war with the mouse. And I gotta be honest, if I'm picking the lesser of two evils, I'm gonna have to go Netflix because I hate Disney. So we'll give you facts about that, and some more great content next week. I have spiritually empower coach coming on there. So yes, Les, I believe.
Zod, it's always a
Yeah.
pleasure. And you'll be here Saturday, right? You said you're free Saturday?
Yep, I'll be here in all of my glory on Saturday.
Great. I hope Saturday is just as much fun as this stream is. This stream was better than I expected. I was like, I don't know. I'm having such a good time. It's like, man, I don't want to end this. This is such a great stream. You know why? Because after the crap I went through and all this emotion and these videos and all this, man, this is like a world of different. To hear about Amber falling apart in front of my face after all these months, finally, I'm like, hooray, finally something good. It's like, I'm happy.
Yes.
I'll see you guys later.
Take care,
Hey,
Zod. I'll
before
see
you
you
go,
later.
Zod,
Zod,
I'll
before you
come by.
go, before you
Before you
one thing.
go.
If-
Oh, go
If
ahead.
you're
Go.
going to review High School Musical, you've got to also review the bad lip reading version of it.
Oh God, I'll keep that in mind. Oh, yeah, that was gonna be one of my points. Like they pre-recorded. They pre-recorded and sent, and it's supposed to be a lot. I'm saving it for my review.
Yes, the bad lip reading version is well worth the watch. Just
Oh
because
God, it's terrible.
From Krypton, but he's heads above the rest.
Go, go, go.
Can't put it to the test. Just need for side.
Yay.
Love it, Gary. Oh, you got the guitar fixed? Is you got it
No,
fixed?
that's my buddy's garage guitar. I had to borrow it to do a couple things. But
Gary, I was
I don't have it
wondering.
long.
Are
That's
you-
the broken one right there.
That's the broken one.
Yeah.
You think you could get that Amber real quick for maybe 5 minutes? Is it possible?
Do the what? The
Do you
amp?
think you can go get Amber Heard? You can give her a buzz, maybe. You know how to do it. I don't have that contact.
Let me see.
She's scared to come around me.
I'm hoping she'll come on tonight. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Well,
Let's see. Let's see if I can go find her.
I didn't even know I had a song. Wild's telling me where's Rob's song. I don't know. I don't know if I have a song.
Oh, that's
Let's get him
coming.
on
Rob.
that.
That's coming.
Oh, that's football. Oh, someone I missed it. That's great. Oh, wait a minute. Comment go. I lost. Oh, here it is. Chic Amber Heard Gary. I was trying. Oh, Amber. Oh, my God. Yes, I promise you guys, I tried to get Amber. I had an interview with Amber. You saw that like months ago. So now I'm hoping Amber will come here today. And I'm going to let Tammy ask Amber whatever questions she wants to. I'm just counting on Gary to get Amber here.
throw them up. Everybody throw them up.
Up, here you go. I'm gonna
You
keep
rang.
There you go.
I
Hi,
heard
slut.
there's someone here named Tammy
Hi,
that
slut.
wants to ask. Well, fine.
We got to be
Oh,
nice. We got to be
darling.
nice, Tammy.
Sister, now you know we all call each other sluts.
Oh, girl, it takes one to know one. It's okay.
That's right, baby. But I just got to ask you, Amber.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know Muskie's got the money and stuff, but Damn, do you even get enough alcohol to be able to lay down with that?
I
Yeah,
don't
how much do you
understand
have to
what you're
drink?
talking about.
Well, I've heard that you have about 3 bottles a night. How
Well,
many bottles does it take to spend the night with old Muskie?
I don't even remember spending the night with Musty. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't
Oh, I
remember.
forgot. We're still
what
pretending it
about
didn't
Franco?
happen.
He's lying.
Yeah.
And
Well,
June would like to know, Miss Amber.
either
Thank
way,
you for
it's
coming.
Johnny's fault.
Well, we know that. Yes, we've
You
Yeah.
should thank
established
me for
that.
coming. You should thank me for coming. It's my pleasure.
June Harris wants to know, Amber, what did you do with the money?
What money?
Oh my God!
Well, $7 million was donated.
Can somebody do the Tom Cruise "Show Me the Money" scream? My voice is kind of shot, as most of you guys can tell. So I don't know why, but probably because I haven't drunk enough today. But my fault.
I exposed myself.
Amber, is there anything else that's Johnny's fault? You blamed you not donating to the charity, and it's his fault. Is there anything else that you want to maybe blame him for? This is your chance. There's a ton of people here. You want to tell us, defend yourself. It's all you.
Well, it's his fault I went to Mexico, I mean, I wouldn't have went there if he hadn't have sued me for $50 million. So now I had to go to my piggy bank. Elon Piggy Bank. Muskie.
No, it's Rocket Man. Get it right.
What do you see?
Rocket Man, yes.
What do you see in Rocket Man? What is it about him that you love so much about Elon Musk?
The green.
Honestly, I don't look
Wouldn't
at
it be the fact that he fertilized her eggs? I mean, even Johnny couldn't do that.
Thank God. Oh my
God.
God. I've been worried that's what she's holding over him.
I'm just on. She's holding those eggs over him at the moment. He
That's
wants to dispose of them, and she doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the eggs. I have one wrapped up for you right here.
Oh my God.
I bet when
Oh my
Grimes
God.
sees that picture from Mexico, she's going to have something else wrapped up for old Muskie Balls there.
Oh my God. He might not have any after that. She might take a little scissor action.
Wasn't Amber also sleeping with that ex-copper or whatever in Mexico as well? That she kept going down to stay with?
Oh, I don't know.
I remember that.
I just know Franco. I just know about Franco. I don't know about anybody else.
Wasn't he an ex-boyfriend or something?
Oh.
I can't remember. I remember hearing that.
Jen, I think he has 5 kids with his ex-wife, who he married twice, by the way. He married her, got divorced, got remarried, and then he has one with the new girlfriend, the musician. I forgot her name, Grimes.
Grimes.
So, yeah, but they're not married. Everybody thinks they're married. They are not married, believe it or not. So, and Tina, I just want to say, she said, this is for Gary. So, well, Gary's not back yet, but Tina, I will let Gary know when he comes back. So, oh, there he is.
Thank you. I had to go park the Tesla.
You ever find the bug?
Yeah,
I thought that's the reason why he gave her the Tesla, is because it could drive itself. So that way she can get piss-faced all she wanted and, no accidents.
Yeah, but, for 3.5 years, she didn't have a car, so.
But that's the thing. Why don't they ever bring up her drinking problem? Like, they bring up his drugs and they bring up his drink and what he's addicted to. But not,
don't forget, she's also got a drug problem too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I heard that there was like a line, like she made lines of Coke on the table. She asked him if he wanted any. He's like, no, that's okay. And she went to town. She went to town. I'm like, why is this brought up? I don't understand.
Yeah.
She's also addicted to the acne medication, which someone was saying one of the side effects of being addicted to that is and constantly taking way more than you should is all the dry lips and all that. So those photos where you see her with dry lips and the fact that she chews on her lips is nothing more than a side effect of the tablet she's, ODing on, basically. So that's not Johnny's fault. That's her own.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that she injects drugs down in her nether regions and all that, so nobody sees it. That was one rumor going around for a while there. I don't know if that's true or not, but someone close to her did say that was true. So,
I mean, it's just
Just
funny. This all started when Johnny asked, see, here's the lies and how they're perpetrated, and how the judge and everybody else can't see this who are Amber fans. I wish we had an Amber fan on YouTube, because I'd love to go on and say, hey, why don't you come on my stream? Let's talk. But it all started long ago. Johnny's like, okay, can we see the receipts and whatever? And she's like, no, it's private. Just like, what do you mean it's private? It's public. It's a donation. It's public. And they thanked her, right? And at that time, I thought maybe she did give the money. I wasn't too sure, because her name is on the honor roll. And then they sent her a letter 3 years later saying, yeah, we got 100, but should we not expect any more? Is this the end? And why are they fighting subpoenas? I don't understand that.
Yeah, exactly.
Because she doesn't want the truth to come out, because she knows a lot of her stuff is based on those the 3.5 mil going to the Children's Hospital and ACLA, and they would have been relying on that money to come in to get new equipment and to do stuff for the kids and all that kind of stuff. And think of how many kids she's disappointed. And yet you've got people like Johnny who has gone out of their way to give the hospital a lot of money, but it's also gone out of his way to give them time and rock up there in costume and all that. You don't see Amber doing that. Not unless she's being freaking paid $30,000 for it.
But again,
whereas he'll do it just off his back.
Well, he did it because the number one thing that pushed him was, no one realizes when you're doing things. He's doing the movies, he's going partying with all that. But as he got older, when he had his daughter and saw his daughter go through it, he's like, and he saw these children, he's like, man, if I could do something to cheer them up. And that's why he does it. And he does it because he's so grateful for what the hospital did for his girl. He's like, now I am so grateful. And I see these parents suffer. I see these kids suffer. Maybe I could put a smile on their face. Maybe I can make their day. And I think that's a beautiful thing. It doesn't cost anything but time. And he donates. He donates to God knows how many charities. There's like a ton of lists that he has donated to.
He was honored by this hospital back in
drop a story
06,
here for you guys.
What happened?
Okay, back when I was a kid, constantly having ear operations and all that. I remember once back when I was in one of Sydney's premier children's hospitals, there was I think this would have been early 90s maybe, or maybe mid 90s. There was a all-female band called Teen Dream or Teenage Dream or something like that, or Teen Sprint, something like that. Anyway, they all come through the hospital, and for that actually meant a lot to all of us kids that were in there. There wasn't just me that got visited, but I think at that time I just come out of surgery, and like when they come into the room, Mum told me later that I told them to fuck off. Some American pop style, but that for me is funny, and when you see things like not only Johnny Depp, like you see a lot of the Marvel actors do it as well, like Tom Holland, Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr. They'll all go out of their way because they know how much it means to fans. Like you don't see most of the DC people do it and all that. Because like Ryan Reynolds is basically the exception, because he's crossed over to DC now. Like he'll just go out and have a ball. But like those that have gone through it and seen the trauma are more than willing to go out of their way for the fans, because it's the fans that basically pay them at the end of the day. And I've even seen Johnny when apparently he gets bored, so he'll just rock up to Disney World and go to the Pirates of the Caribbean ride and just muck around in the ride, having fun with the customs, because he can do it. Who's going to stop the man, really? And the fact that Amber wants even that information to take to court and go, we want all his thingo. Tug did say about that this morning. That's all big bait and switch, because when she was with Roberta Kaplan, when Roberta asked for all of this information from Disney and all that, and they agreed to a certain amount of it, but because that's all they could come up with at the time, and now she's got this new lawyer, they're saying no, we want the rest of it, and it's like, well, that's all we've got. You've already signed off on it, then we're not going to keep giving you more. So that's what that's all about, apparently. So
you want to say, Tammy? Go ahead.
I was just agreeing with, I had saw Tug's video on that earlier with Disney, and I was agreeing with, I'd forgot about it until he mentioned that. But yeah, he was talking about how it's just a full bait and switch. And I mean, these lawyers, which I know by and large, lawyers are kind of scummy, but she's really got some just pieces of trash. And what I love is that Johnny has Adam Waldman. Oh my God, I laugh every time I see his post, or I may have not been on Twitter, and one of y'all do a video on something he's posted. That man, they are very lucky that he will not be taken on the court case, because he would have torn all of them a new one. And I think they're very lucky that he's just tearing them one on Twitter and not in the courtroom. He's my hero.
I just wonder,
I'm gonna crack up. Oh, sorry. I'm going to crack up laughing if Tug does get to go to Virginia and go and cover this trial. It's going to be awesome to watch.
Yeah.
A 6'9" man just rocking up in his umbrella mask and having fun.
I'll tell you, I'm going to
It's
Virginia,
gonna
but
freak a
I
few
don't
people
think
out.
they'll let me in the building. But I am going to go to Virginia, and I'm going to try to catch if I could film them coming in or anything. I don't think they'll let me in, but I mean, I'm going to call like 1 month ahead of time, like say, hey, listen, can we go in? Can we witness? They probably won't. It's probably a private trial. They're probably not going to do that. I think they should televise it. I think that would be great if they would televise it, but. You know, I and who knows? It'd be great to meet some people there too. I'm hoping that some people will go, and I'll be like, "Hey, what's going on?" It'd be really cool.
I've got a sweet book
Rob, just remember,
down the
you'll only
street
be
from the
able to
courthouse.
hug uncle because you're that small.
What happened, Gail? I'm sorry.
I said you'll only be able to hug Tug's ankle because he's so small.
You were saying, Tammy?
Rob, with you working at the courthouse, do you think maybe anyone you know there could get in touch, might have some contacts there?
Well, I'm hoping to try to use a little bit. I didn't want to say that, but yeah, I'm kind of hoping that maybe I can make my way to, hey, look, here's my ID. I do work in the courthouse. For court purposes, you think maybe I could just sit in the back and keep quiet? And if I could sit in the back, that would be amazing. I would be going nuts. But, you know, I'd be tweeting like, okay, she just said this. Oh, he said that. Oh, he said this. I keep my phone dead silent, but just be tweeting away.
You need to find some of those glasses with a hidden camera on it, man, and just do a live stream the whole time.
Well, I've got a question about all that. They televised all of like O.J. Simpson's trial and all that because it was such a big landmark case. Johnny's case is, if not bigger and more important. I mean, who cares? OJ just killed 2 people. Like, it really gives a shit about him. But this is a big turning point for not only the American people, but like right around the world. Because if this goes in Amber's favor, it will ripple across the world.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong on that. Because it'll basically end all of the guys. It'll really justify the MGTOW movement like a lot more, where guys are just like, sorry girls, we want nothing to freaking do with you because we don't want to end up like Johnny Depp.
It's true. I have to get to this. Mr. Dolan has it. You want to say hi to Donald?
Donald.
Oh, hey, Donald.
Hi, Donald.
He said,
hi, you beautiful thing.
What, man?
Can I have the Vita?
Yeah. He said, hi, all. Great stream as usual. And sorry, I'm like, man, don't worry about it. Somebody asked me for a twerk. Okay, listen, I normally do it. I normally do it if someone donates. Normally, if it's a donate, I'll do it. But for you guys, this has been such a fantastic stream. So Gary and Gelt, you might want to look away. Any guys that you might want to look away. I'm going to do this for you. That's right. I'm going to be embarrassed as heck, but here we go. Oh God, I can't believe I'm doing this.
Go for
Gary,
it.
you want to look away? Gelt, look away. I understand. Donald, you might want to look away too. So I'm just telling you. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Go.
You are so tripping my head bad at it.
Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. Oh my God.
Woo, that was
We're
awesome, Rob.
gonna have to get you to do the proper truffle shuffle with the shirt
Okay,
off, Rob.
I did it. I got it over with. I got it out of my
Getting
system.
hot in here again.
Oh my God.
We're getting better at that, man.
I'll be honest. I'll be
You've been
honest.
practicing.
I've been watching some videos. So I can't look at this. This is so funny. I can't disappoint. Yeah, I saved it for you. I can't disappoint my fans.
Everybody's going crazy in the chat.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Like,
Shake it, shake it.
Oh man, that's so funny.
man.
Yeah, I am red. I am red.
The reddest I've ever seen you.
Yeah, I'm pretty red. Look, this is red. How's the color? Close.
Rob got
Awesome,
an instant tan.
What happened, Gary? What?
You got an instant tan.
Oh man, I'm having a blast. I'm telling you. Oh my God, Captain.
I'm gonna go stick my basin salt water to bleach my eyes out. I swear to God.
Poor Captain Obvious and poor Gelt. I'm so sorry. Oh my God.
No peeking. Sorry, man.
Listen, I just want to make everybody happy. If it makes you happy, puts a smile on your face. Look, I don't care. You know, that's that. It's, like I said, it's a total different emotion than it was Monday night. Monday night, I was pissed and sad and crying, all this stuff. And today, look at this. It's just total different. Because it's like Will said, and I heard Will say this. He said, you know, if they don't care, why the hell should we care? You know, we got to put this in the past. And the only reason we care so much, well, what Jen said, what? Looks like Stevie started a trend, Rob. That was he did.
Oh, that was Rob. Rob started that one.
He did. You know, and that's why I love this, because you know it's not. See, some YouTubers try to compete with each other, and I'm not like that. I believe, like Gary said, we should all. Oh, like Zod said, we should all just come together. You got a whole great community, and let's be strong. And if we're together, we're going to be stronger. And if we fight, look what happened with the whole Truthy situation, right? We all fought, and we all separated. And we all, I believe him. Oh, how dare you say this? His girl suffered. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. It's a big hoax. There's no record and blah, blah. Right? And it was a whole big fight. And I have to say, thank God Will got him on, even if it was for that reason. Because this fight would have been very serious this week. It would have got worse and worse and worse. So if anything good came about it, here's the positive I look at. Okay. And this is why I'm feeling much better. One, I've met people. I'm having people on I've never had before. I met Gelt. I never met him. Tammy's on for the first time. I got to meet Bridget. I got to meet Rosa. It's you getting to meet different people. Will, Mr. Nut. And it's a great experience for me. I love meeting people. I'm a people person. That's who I am. Mm-hmm. So if I lost one person in exchange for 20, 50, 100 more, I'll take the exchange. That's fine. The pain will always be there, but you know, we got each other. And again, we all go through hell. Tammy's had a bad month. I said everybody had a bad month December. I never mention names because it's their business. It's not for me to say. But Tammy came out, was very brave today. And Tammy, again, I'm very sorry for what you had a bad December. And I know the pain is there, but we're all here for you. And, you know,
and thank you.
We're all here for you. You know, the whole chat is here for you. And I hope that, you know, you remember the good times, not the bad stuff. Just remember the good, the laughter, the fun times. And that's the best way you keep a memory inside you.
Exactly.
And always keep them in your heart. Always keep them alive. Don't forget them. I think that's what I'm trying to do, and I think that's the best medicine. And Gelth, I just wanted. I'm glad you both came on. And Gelth, I'm so sorry for what you suffered through. And if you still suffering, if you still feel pain, I have to say sorry to you, Bridget, for what they tried to pull. I'm sorry. I wish, and it's a hard. Listen, this isn't like I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I can't do anything. I can't do. No, that's not what I'm saying. I know I can't do anything, but all I can offer is I'm sorry. And you and we. It was horrible. I don't know what else I could say.
Yeah.
Don't forget, Bridget and I may be like, it's not only just Bridget, it's Bridget, me, Roma, Siren, and there's a couple of others there, like Cherry and a few others that were so close, Exvana, Toots. We're the more visual ones, but there was another 3,200
Donald too.
Other people, Donald as well.
Donald too. He got fooled.
I still feel really guilty for. I still feel really guilty for having to basically talk to Donald about that and get his side of it, because no one wants those of us who were so close to them to keep getting thrown under the bus by them.
Oh, Louise, I barely see you comment, but thank you. So I just want to read this. She says, what type of person Robert is? Look at his daughter. She's never crying, whining. She's always smiling, chatting, and loving. Thanks. That's very nice.
Proof is in the pudding right there, man.
That's funny. That's really funny. That's and some people I'm seeing for the first time here. Some people become members. Some people donate. Some, and we care about each other. Look at all the love. That's what we need. Yeah. See, this is what we need. You see this.
Exactly.
So I'm going to tell you all, if you all ever feel down or out or think you're bothering people, and I can't say names because I saw a couple Twitters and they were being private and I can't say their name. But if you're listening, if you're watching, I just want to say, listen, we all love you. We're all here for you. Somebody's here. Reach out to one of us. Anybody. Could be anybody who you feel comfortable. Don't think you're alone. You're not. We all have suffered greatly. In some way, shape, or form. And it's going to happen in the future, and we just have to overcome it. We have to battle through the pain, and we got each other. This community is fantastic. We're growing together. We're all together having fun. And you want to come to my stream, you're going to have fun. We're going to be serious, and we're going to be emotional, and we're going to cry, and we're going to laugh, and we're going to be angry. You guys are just absolutely fantastic. So before I get out of here, first off, I just want to say I thank you, Tammy, for being so brave, coming on. I hope you had a great time.
I've had a wonderful time.
Say bye, Tammy.
And just because I'm annoying, I'm going to do this. Zoom in on the ocean just for you guys.
Oh, that's nice.
Wow. Beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, that's good. That's great. You're at the beach.
Yeah, he's at the beach.
He's at the beach.
Gal, thank you
Is
so
it where you
much.
live, Gal?
Well, near enough to where I live. Yeah, it's a bit of a hike to get here, but it's fine. Like,
it's like a beautiful place.
I basically live on like a peninsula type thing, so basically surrounded by water. So yeah, like
beautiful.
Way down there in the distance, that's actually like Brisbane Airport and all that kind of stuff. So
it's really nice.
World's largest sand dunes are over there.
Gal, thank you so much. Oh, Megan says thank you.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Can you take a long shot? Can you turn the camera? Can you turn the camera like long ways? Comes out the wrong way. Okay. I got it. That's good. That's fine. That's good. That's nice, man. That's really nice.
That is beautiful. That's fun.
Bridget says she'll be here Wednesday, so that's good. I'm glad Bridget will be here.
Wonderful, Bridget.
We'll get Bridget on, and we'll talk, and we'll end the close. That's going to be the last of it. That Wednesday night next week, I'm going to end it. Saturday, I know Zod's coming on. I think I got JD Fan for Life coming on. Gary, it's up to you, whoever, and maybe some other people. I don't care. I could fit up to 6 here, so I love you guys. I don't care who comes in, who comes out. I really don't care. I just try to make you all happy. So thanks, Tammy. Thank you, Gelth. And Gary, you want to plug your channel? Anything you want to say about your channel?
Actually, I got a bit to do for the next week or so I'm going to be a little bit busy. But tomorrow night, Thursday, I'm not sure exactly what time yet, but hopefully the what you call it? It'll be out there so you can see it and
The live stream, the replay.
live stream. Well, not the replay, but the alert. What's it
Oh,
called?
notification.
Yeah, the notification. Hopefully you get the notification. I'll post it on Twitter as well. But it's gonna be me and Alma Redacted, the spiritual intuitive. She's really talented. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun.
I have to say, this was a fantastic stream. This was better than I needed this, man. I hope you all needed this. I can't thank the over about 150 people that came into this. Incredible. This is such a. I hope we have more streams like this because this was a lot of fun. And you know, this is the year, and I'm going to say it now. And if I'm wrong later, you can make fun of me. But I really, really think that this trial, and Johnny, I think he's going to win. I think the jury's going to see through the bull. This judge is fantastic so far. I'm thrilled with him bringing sanctions and not taking her bull. Have faith. I really, really think he's going to win this baby, and this is going to be a good year for Johnny, for the domestic violence victims. So hang in there, people. We'll be back here Saturday, 4 Eastern, which is 9 UK time. I don't know, wherever you guys live, I don't know. Everybody lives all over the place, from Canada and Indonesia and the Netherlands and Sweden. But we'll be here, and hopefully you all will come back, and we'll have a blast, and we'll do twerking, and Amber will stop by, and who knows?
Gary, you do it next time.
Don't twerk.
You will
Not
have
you.
to practice
Don't twerk.
truffle.
Maya, no, don't.
I said, I got this, Dad.
Oh my god. Oh boy, I'm really embarrassed. Look, here we go again. I'm not even out where Gelf is, and look at me.
I swear she is like the best co-host and moderator you could ever have.
Oh, come on, Gary. You've been terrific, man. Ever since you've been here almost every stream, bro. I mean, you've been you and Zod been phenomenal.
I can't help it, man. You're addicting, man. Like you're it's just I need your energy.
Look what Bridget says. Bridget says she's not twerking.
Oh, don't make promises you can't keep.
Yeah, no, not you, Bridget. Oh, it's so funny. I don't know what to say. Okay, everybody, we'll do this again on Saturday, and members will have a members-only stream. I'll be taking a vote. Check the community page. Hit Gary. Go the other way. Yeah, the other way. Hit Gary's stream. Go subscribe. Yeah, this way, that way. It's one of those ways. Make sure you subscribe to Gary Robinson, your boy Gary. And if some of you want, I'm going to head over to General Zod. I hope you will subscribe to his channel. Go check him out. He's a great guy. A lot of fun. And I'll see you all Saturday. I love you all. Be well, Gelf, Tammy, Gary. Thank you so much for coming. It was a pleasure. You guys are fantastic.
Thank you, Rob.
I'm so
you, Gary.
happy. I'm just going to say this.
Thank you,
I'm so
Gelf.
happy. And
It's great
I'll
to meet
thank
you,
Yeah,
Tammy.
no problem, guys.
It's great to meet Tammy and Gelf. And Gelf, I'm glad that this happened because I wouldn't have met you. And through Will, I was able to. And this is fantastic, man. I'm really happy. I thank Will. If I miss his stream, if anybody's here and Will streams, tell him I personally thank him. And I hope you guys get that message through to him because without him, some of this wouldn't have happened. And it's great to meet so many great people. And Bridget really deserves much better than what she got. And so Wednesday night, we're gonna put her stream up there, and we're gonna hopefully people can donate to her. And don't worry about me. Let's worry about Bridget on Wednesday night. Okay, let's try to focus helping that lady out. She deserves it. So everybody, I love you. Oh, Sarah Cat, I have to thank you. I have to do this. For being a member, thank you so much, Sarah. Really
Hey,
happy.
Rob.
Yes, Tam.
Rob, just got to tell you guys, y'all, I'm no longer a YouTube virgin tonight.
But let me ask you before I end it, do you feel a lot better than you did when you first started here today?
Oh, yes.
All right, so you could do this again. You'll do this again if you can.
Yeah.
Good. That's all I need. I got Sandy Brown. I got
Tammy,
Tiffany Daniels. Gelf.
Tammy, I'll say this to you, it does get addicting after a while. Like, it started out with me jumping in to talk to Nick Ricada and Tug occasionally, and then, yeah, it's kind of like now I'm kind of
It's
like
like-
popping up everywhere. Which
Yeah,
is
it's like a drug, man. I did think, again, when I made one video in July, I never thought that this would be like just like a drug to me. It's like, I want to do a video. I want to go live. I want to do a video. I want to go live. I want to hang out with everybody. It's oh, someone's live.
But the weird
Oh,
thing
I'm
is,
free. I gotta
I
run.
don't like doing stuff.
It's oh man, you guys are so. It's because of this community. It's just so fantastic. I love you guys. And by the way,
Yep.
don't ever think when Maya banged her head. Don't ever think I don't remember everybody who gave love and support and messages. Well, my wife saw it, I saw it, Maya saw it. We loved you guys. I never forgot that, and that was fantastic. And all you did was just show a little love and write a sentence, which didn't cost anything. But
Yeah.
right,
I
weren't you
think
happy?
I hit on the marble floor.
And it hurt, right?
Mhm.
And you were in the hospital. How'd you feel?
Good.
You feel better now? Good. That's all I care about.
Good.
Everybody have
Oh
a
my
great
God.
night. I'll see you next
Bye.
Land a
Saturday.
truffle properly.
You'll have to teach me, Gelf. You have to teach me. Take care, everyone. Thank
Bye,
you. I
y'all.
love
Thank you,
all.
everybody. Thank you
Bye.
all. Bye, Gary. Bye, Gal.
Bye.
Bye,
Take
Tammy.
care,
Bye,
guys.
Gary.
Bye.
Bye, Gel.
Bye.